This was the first episode of the Final Reckoning, and oh my god, it's such like I can already tell that it's gonna be such a good season. So it starts in the beginning of the episode. TJ has a couple of people lined up. It's obviously not the full cast, because then he later lets them know that they're gonna be paired up with someone that they're like enemies with or whatever. He lets them know, and then he tells them that they're buried in a coffin and they have to go dig them up. So he lets everybody know, and he tells everybody that the last two people are automatically eliminated. So everybody like automatically starts rushing to their partner, and this is where they find out who they're partnered with. So Zach ends up being partnered with Amanda. Amanda's such a fucking bitch. Like, I don't know anyone that likes Amanda. I don't like that bitch. They ended up being the first one, so they won. Kayla ends up being partners with Kaylee. They're partners because Kayla ends up throwing Kaylee's stuff off the rail. Those all her like luggage and shit, and they want to fight, so they beef it now because of that. So they're like enemies for sure. Cam ends up being partners with Melissa. She's from Big Brother. She's a blonde haired girl. They beef it because they almost got down in the house in the previous season. So they beef it. So that's actually gonna, I'm like super excited to see how that goes. Brittany from Are You the One, who's now with Brad, is partners with her ex boyfriend Chuck. They met on Are You the One season 1, and her boyfriend right now, Brad, he's on that season too. That's just a couple of the partners. It ends up being that Jemmy and Jenna were one of the last teams to take up their partner. Jenna couldn't find Jemmy, and it also being Brittany couldn't dig up Chuck. So they ended up going home too because they were the last one. So they sent him packing. And because Zach and Amanda ended up being the first one, Jay let them pick any team to go home first. So since Zach and Amanda were the first team to find and uncover their partner, they get to send one team home. They end up picking some like Big Brother team. I don't know who they are. It's a guy and a girl. But they end up going home because they wanted to cause the least waves in the house, and they were like fresh meat. So it was just easy to save them. So towards the end, everybody's going to the house. Everybody's picking up their rooms now. If you've never watched Bad Girls Club, you're not going to be familiar with Angela. But if you watch X on the Beach, then you kind of will. So she's kind of known for being a hothead. She ends up being partnered with Faith, who was also on X on the Beach. That's where their beef started. Angela ends up getting it into it with Shane because they don't have any closets, and she needs a fucking closet, and she needs fucking 2 shelves. So they end up fighting, and she already starts her yelling because, you know, she's a fucking hothead and has something to prove. Later on, later on into the episode, it shows Natalie and Polly. They're partners from Big Brother. I guess they had beef. I don't really watch Big Brother. If you do, then you would understand. I fucking don't. But she's talking about how she doesn't talk to Bananas anymore because Bananas like made out with Kaylee. So she doesn't talk to any of them anymore. Banana says that she unfollowed her on social media. She doesn't fuck with them, which I would fuck with Bananas because, ooh, he's so cute. For some reason, Joss, the he thinks Amanda's cute. They end up kissing. He says she thinks she's really cute girl and he likes her, whatever. They end up fucking kissing. So on, I believe, on Vendettas, that's where Kyle and Kara met. They ended up hooking up in Vendettas and being like really close. Kara explains that after Vendettas, he ended up going to Boston to like stay with her for a while or visit her, and then he left to Thailand and he just completely lost contact with her, and she thinks that's mean. So they're talking during the season, and all of a sudden, they're talking about how Bananas makes a joke saying that either they're gonna hook up with each other or they hook up with other people. Kara walks away, and Kyle says, "Well, I want to hook up with other people," as a joke or whatever. But Faith, who is partners with Angela, who's from X on the Beach, is already like, oh, well, I think Kyle's cute and he's tall and he has an accent and whatever the fuck. She's like, check, check, he's my type. They end up fucking making out. Like, Kyle moves on fast as fuck, and Bananas catches it, and then he later on brings it up while they're in a hot tub in front of Kara. So Kyle was like, fuck, like, leave it to Bananas to air out my dirty laundry. Like, when Kara finds out, she's like, all right, well, I'm gonna get you back. I'm gonna get revenge. So she goes to Polly, who has a girlfriend, and in front of Kyle, she's like, Polly, you can tell she's drunk, but like, fuck. She's like, Polly, do you want to come with me for a little bit in front of Kyle? And he's like, oh no, I have a girlfriend. Like, I'm sorry, I can't. He says in confessional that he has a girlfriend and that he's really in love. And there's like steak and cheeseburger in front of him, but he doesn't care because when he gets home, there's filet mignon waiting for him. His words. But anyways, Kyle's saying that he is getting a little bit jealous. Fast forward into the clip. Kara actually gets Polly to go to a little small corner with her by themselves, and she basically tells him, hey, look, you know, if you want to have fun, let's have fun. Let's make Kyle jealous. Like, I think that, like, she was clearly trying to fuck him. And she says, like, either have fun with me and make Kyle jealous, or go home back to your boring relationship. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck, Kara? Like, you fucking dirty little skank. I was on your side. I was on your side for like seasons. Even when you cheated on Abraham back in those, like, back in Bloodlines, or not Bloodlines, oh, in Bloodlines, I was on your side, but fuck. You dirty little slut, you. Now, this is where the drama starts. This was when I was like, yes, yes. This is where I was grabbing my fucking popcorn. So if you didn't know, Kayla and Kaylee had a really bad rivalry. Like I said, Kayla threw Kaylee's shit down the stairs and like all her luggage and stuff, and they're gonna fight. Kayla ended up going home in the past season, and so now they're partners. So everybody's kind of asking like, oh, are you two friends now, whatever, and they're just talking about how they don't like each other. Kayla says she has no respect for Kaylee because Kaylee and Melissa made a rumor that she cheated on her boyfriend on social media, and that she's just never gonna forgive her. Melissa overhears and she's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go talk to Kayla and I'm gonna say, can we talk about it? Because I don't like being in this situation. Like, it's really negative. So she goes up and she's like, oh, Kayla, can I talk to you? And Kayla's like, no, bitch, I don't want to talk to you. Like, you're the type of person to ruin someone's personal life. Kayla's like, I'm not gonna let you talk to me. She's basically being a little kid. Like, Kayla, just fucking let Melissa say what she wanted to say and fucking, like, go on. Like, you don't need to be like, no. But you want to be a bitch, so she was a bitch. And Melissa was standing up for herself because I know she didn't want to look stupid, because Kayla was like, get out of my room. Don't talk to me. And she was like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. So they pretty much get in each other's faces, and Kayla literally pushes the shit out of Melissa, and Melissa just comes back and they start fighting. And I wish that MTV would like zoom in a little bit closer on the fight so you could like see shit, but you can't fucking see shit. The night ends, whatever, and Kayla in the morning is trying to play victim. She tells Shane that she was sitting on the couch and that Melissa wouldn't leave her alone, and that she kept saying that she just like, she pushed her away to get out of her, like she pushed her to get out of her way, when clearly that's a lie. She pushes her to be aggressive. Bananas overhears and he's like, why don't you shut up? Like, it was both of your guys' fault. Stop playing victim. Like, he was calling her out on her shit, and she was like, Johnny, you don't know anything. Blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yes, I do. Like, I broke up the fight. She was so stupid. She was like, you weren't even there. That's how you know she was drunk. Johnny was there, and Johnny broke the fight up. And he was like, I was there, Kayla. I broke the fight up. It was both your guys' fault. And she's like, you think it's right that someone can just come up to me and punch me while you're sitting in a bed? That didn't fucking happen. Kayla got up first and she fucking pushed her. So obviously I don't fucking like Kayla because that bitch cries wolf, and fuck her. TJ ends up coming to the house, and basically the show ends with him saying that Melissa and Kayla are done. They're out of there. Which I'm sad because I really wanted to see Melissa compete. I really kind of like her. Kayla, I don't really give a fuck about that bitch fucker. But I was really concerned with Kaylee and Cam. The show ended with TJ saying Kaylee and Cam. It just ended right there, so we don't know what the fuck is gonna happen next. Hopefully he makes some partners. Hopefully more people come in. Also, I forgot to mention that Bananas doesn't have a partner because whoever it was didn't show up, but he does have a partner coming into the show. We just haven't seen him yet. So I think I seen online that it was Devin. If you like my reviews, please click subscribe, and I'll be back with more. Bye.